Yes. Yeah. Good evening, all. So myself, I'm Vijay. Like I hold 20 plus years of experience, which includes nearly 10 plus years of experience in Python environment. So my experience includes design, development, and implementation of Python and Django-based applications. Well versed in implementing different Python libraries like NumPy, CP, Pandas, PyTables, Matplotlib, CP, right? So before I start, can anyone please confirm whether my voice is clear, whether the screen is visible or not? Yes.
Yes, it's clear.
Yes, it's clear and
Yes.
visible.
And thank you. So as part of today's demo, I'll be covering the following things. But if you have got any general queries, I'll be giving time for you at the end of the session. So the demo goes for the next 50 minutes. So you can just understand the importance of Python, who can learn it, how, why Python, what are the real-time applications, features, comparison with other programmings, right? So starting with Python, sorry, why Python? Already we got many other programming languages, right? Why again Python? That too, Python is not a kind of programming which is very recently introduced. It was introduced in the year 1989. Why all of a sudden Python has got a great boom? Reasons which makes it Python suddenly super popular. So that what we'll be discussing right after today's and tomorrow's discussion. And secondly, who can learn Python? Who can learn Python, right? Yes. So there is no prerequisites for Python. That means that you need to know about C language or C++ or Java. Python doesn't have any prerequisites. Anybody can update Python. The statements of Python looks like normal English statements. They're not as complex as other programming languages. It looks very simple. I'll just demonstrate the Python code with other programming languages. You can just check. Without any knowledge of Python, you'll be able to understand the Python statements, just like normal English statements. What happening in each line. You can check this Python coding as compared with other programming. Coding wise, you can check, length wise, you can check, complex wise, you can check how simple the Python statements. I'll show you some couple of Python snippets, right? You can check that in tomorrow's session. And how Python was built, sorry, how Python was built. What do you mean by the name hybrid generally? Anyone? I want the sessions to be interactive. So we say, what do you mean by the word hybrid? Means multiple features, anything. Hybrid means multiple features. In the same way, we call Python as a hybrid language. Why we call it as hybrid language? Because it was built in such a way that it has taken the features of all the other programming languages. It has taken the features of all the various other programming languages. It was built in such a way that what all the features like scripting features, object oriented features, procedural oriented features, modular programming features, what all the other programmings can perform, Python can perform, right? That's the reason Python is mostly used, widely used today for implementing different domains, even of different high-end technologies. Today, Python is the #1 ranked programming language. Just I'll open Google and show you at the end of the session the #1 ranking, that is language, and also the mostly used in the industry today, the usage of different programming languages in the industry today. Yes, I'll show you in Google. Fine. And what kind of applications, even when you update with any technology, you should clearly understand what kind of applications are getting developed by using it, and what are the various applications. So Python real-time applications. Python real-time applications, what kind of applications are getting developed? And Python usage. Python usage. Who are using Python today? Which companies are using Python, and the top most applications built using Python, right? Python features. Python features means what all the features you see in Python which you won't see in other programming languages. And Python comparison with other programming. Coding wise, I'll show you. Means not even 1/4 coding. Not even 1/4 coding as compared with other programming. 100 lines of Java code we can write within 15 to 20 lines in Python. 20 lines of this Java code I can write within 4 to 5 lines. Just I'll show you by taking a code, by taking a task, and you can just check it lengthwise, complexity wise, right? And reasons why Python is suddenly super popular. Reasons why Python is suddenly super popular. So what are the, after discussing everything, right, one by one, we will just enumerate the reasons why Python is suddenly super popular. Means if you go back like 10 to 15 years, like 2010, nobody knows that there was a programming language like Python. But it was introduced in the year 1989 before Java or before the other programmings, right? But why all of a sudden it is super popular? Reasons which makes it super popular. And also the current job market of Python and the scope of Python in the coming years. Today, if you see the industry, the talk of that industry, like if you talk artificial intelligence, data science, machine learning, deep learning, total implementation going in Python. The other Java is never preferred. Means I see two major programming languages used for enterprise applications today. The two major programming languages which are used in the industry today for enterprise applications creations, Python and Java. Both are used. I'm not saying like, okay, Python is replacing Java. No, both are used in the industry for, but Python, using Python, any kind of applications you can develop. Any kind of applications you can develop using Python. Python scope and job market. I'll just show you in Google the job market of Python, the scope of Python in the coming years. So starting with why Python, the first one. Yes, why Python? I define Python in 5 lines. One by one, Python is a general purpose programming. Python is a general purpose programming. I define Python in 5 lines. The first one, it's a general purpose programming. Why we call it as a general purpose programming means, see, before Python, yes, we had a programming languages. Like if you heard about these programming languages like Pascal, Fortran, COBOL. These are the programming languages. These are purpose-based. These are purpose-based languages. Sorry. Purpose-based means they are used for a specific purpose, not for all the purposes. Pascal for complicated mathematical applications, Fortran for scientific applications, COBOL for business applications, right? They are used for a specific purpose, not for all the purpose, but a language which is suitable, right? A language which is suitable for developing any kind of applications, right? Such a language, right? We call it as such a language. We call it as general purpose programming. Right? Example of this general purpose programming, Python. So any kind of applications means like automation applications, web-based applications, networking applications, embedded applications, gaming applications, graphical applications, desktop applications, single user applications. In this way, any kind of applications you can develop today by using Python. That's why we are saying it as general purpose, not for a particular purpose, not for purpose based, right? Yes. And secondly, it has got multiple programming features. Just now I said Python has got multi-programming features. Multi-programming features. What all the features we see in different other programming languages, we see in Python, because of which we call Python as a hybrid language. So, and Python is a high level language. It's a high level language to high level language, right? Yes. What is a high level language? So, okay. So there are two types of languages. One second. Two types of languages. Low level languages. And secondly, high level languages. Low level languages and high level languages. Low level languages like assembly level language or machine level language, assembly level or machine level languages, right? First thing, they are not human understandable. First thing, they are not human understandable. The code is not human understandable. Secondly, they are not portable. If you're writing the code cannot be carried from one system to another system. They are not portable. Machine dependent, not human understandable. They are not portable and machine dependent. They cannot run on all the hardware and all the operating system. Machine dependent. They are not human understandable. They are not portable. Machine dependent, right? Yes. High level language like Python. High level language like Python, right? Yes. Python is a high level language. It's easily understandable, human understandable, it's portable, can be carried from system to system, and machine independent, can run on all the hardware and all the operating system. Human understandable, portable, and machine independent or platform independent, we say yes. So Python is a high level language. Okay. Now, and it's a general purpose programming, multiple programming features. It has got high level language and it is interpreted language. Python is a interpreted language. Okay. So what do you mean by interpretation? Just observe this. Here also you got two categories, compilation languages and interpretation languages. Compilation and interpretation, right? Yes. So just like a classroom experience, whatever I want to draw, whatever I want to write, I can just say it here. So compilation languages like example C language, interpretation like C plus, like sorry, Python. C plus plus is compilation only. C or C plus plus, right? Python is interpretation. What is the difference between compilation and interpretation, right? So if you got some lines of code, if you got some 20 lines of code, this entire code executes at once. In the case of compilation, it entire code executes at once. But in the case of interpretation, statement by statement execution, statement by statement, which makes debugging easy, right? Yes. Python interprets. But here in the case of compilation, entire thing execute at once. And user-friendly programming, user-friendly or programmer-friendly programming. User-friendly programming language or programmer-friendly programming language, which provides simple syntaxes, looks like normal English statements, right? So this is what I'm defining Python in 5 lines. It's a general purpose, not for a particular purpose, for all the purposes. It has got multiple programming features. It has got high level language, interpreted language, user friendly programming, right? Yes. Just
I have a
unpaid.
quick question here.
Yeah, go ahead, right? Yes.
Yeah, so if you see like in Java, like we have a JRE, right? Like that runs the code, so it's also somewhat portable in a way, like because we have JREs that can help run the Java code. How Python is running on each, like it's also portable, right? So how on different systems it runs? Like what's the architecture behind Python?
So in Python also, right? See, there is a, see one thing, whenever you execute here also, right? Whenever you execute a .py file,
Mm-hmm.
whenever you execute, for example, any .py file, right? So internally, it is generating a .cpy file
Okay.
or pyc file, right?
Okay.
So here also, same like Java, here also bytecode is generated.
Okay.
So in Java, bytecode is generated, right? Here also, bytecode like cpy file will be created. But in case of Java, whatever that file, .class file will be generated.
Mm-hmm.
.class file. The .class file will be available, but in case of Python, once the execution is done, this CPY file will be created. Again, this will be converted into machine understandable code, and the program executes. After executing the program, immediately it will delete this.
Okay.
But in case of Java, the .class file will be available. But here we have got the concept of modules, main module, submodules concept in Python, because Python is powerful because of this modular programming concept. Thousands of modules it is providing, but whereas the submodule, whatever the CPY files will be available, main module CPY files will be deleted automatically. One thing here also bytecode is generated. Intermediate
Okay.
code is generated for Python, same like Java. That's that entire architecture I'll be discussing, right?
Okay.
So, okay, if you got any queries during this topic, right, immediately you can unmute and you can ask that query. Be free in asking the queries. All the sessions will be interactive. It's a demo session. I'll be speaking most of the time, but normal sessions for each and every statement, you will be responding for the output, right? Because Python is interpretation for every line you will be responding, right? See, interpretation means, for example, at the see in the search, I'm typing CMD to go to the command prompt. If I'm going to the command prompt, if I'm typing Python, already Python is installed in my system. Later, I'll show you step by step. Hardly takes 1 minute to install Python. Step by step, I'll show you how to download and how to install Python, right? So whenever I hit enter here, this Python version and Python interpreter, you can see this. Here, any valid Python statements you can type and you can interact.
Okay.
Statement by statement. This kind of interaction you cannot see in other programming. For example, any valid statement you give, 3 plus 5 I'm asking, it will give 23 into 36. Otherwise, any instruct x equal to 10. No need to define the data types also in Python. Dynamic data types in Python. Dynamic data type means very simple. If you are assigning 10 to x, then dynamically x is the integer variable which creates dynamically. No need to say explicitly in text like that.
Yeah. Hi, Vijay.
Yeah. Yes, go ahead, right?
Yeah, I am new to this programming language. Could you explain maybe brief about the architecture of this?
Those things, everything I'll be coming, right? I'm not entering into any of these technicals of Python, just
Okay.
so everything I'll be discussing it step by step, right? Now I'm not entering into any of this. Okay, those who are from the beginners, learners, who we have got nothing for everyone, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'll be showing you step by step the process. So, so just I'm saying we can easily interact with Python. See, just I'm asking what is the x value, it gives the response 10. If I'm saying what is y value, it gives the response. I'm saying what is x plus y value. No need to write any quotes. X plus y, x minus y, x into 2. X value is 10 right here. X into 2, 20. X square, this is the power symbol in Python. X square, 10 square. So in this way, any valid statements x equal to hello, string x into 3 prints hello for 3 times, x into 5 prints hello for 5 times. You want to quit, come out of this Python prompt. Okay. So in this way, just I want to say you that statement by statement interpretation, line by line execution for every statement, Python gives output. This is what we call interactive mode. Interactive mode given by Python. We can easily interact, but even batch mode also available. Later I'll discuss. We got execution modes. Fine. Just to make sure that you can easily interact with Python. So normal, just like normal English statements. Fine.
Vijay sir, hello.
Yes, someone asking a query, right? Yes.
So here we cannot use data
Can
type,
you
right?
can you please raise your voice, right? And get
Hello. Yeah,
yes,
am I
yes.
audible?
Some
I think it's not audible.
Okay.
or can you please if it is you can type your query in the chat.
Hello.
Yeah,
Am I
now it's
audible right now?
yeah, now it's fine.
Okay.
Yes.
So here we cannot use data type, right?
Here we cannot use
Data type in Python.
no data types, no need to define data. Data types are available, but we no need to define them explicitly like index or float y like that. Dynamic data types. In Python, we have got a dynamic data types. Dynamically, if you are as what value you are assigning, based on the value assigned only, dynamically it gets created.
Okay, got it.
If you are assigning 10, right, integer variable creates dynamically. If you are assigning 4.5 means a float variable gets
Float
created.
variable.
No need to say explicitly this is int, this is float, int x or float y like that. Directly x equal to 10, y equal to 4.5. Directly you can say that.
Okay.
So the people who are from non-programming, just I'll explain all these things, right? Once we enter into the programming part. Yes. So if you got it, yes, there was this lot of noise from you at the background.
Debashish, could you go on mute?
Yes. So if anyone, if you have got any background noise, please try to give your query in the chat. So I'll give responding, right? So any background noise, anything, please type your query in the chat. Fine. So I was just discussing about this Python is general purpose, multiple programming features, high level, interpreted, user friendly, right? Now I'll show you what are the multiple programming features Python has got. Python has, so just I'll be using some technical terms. Later I'll be briefing you about this. Python has procedural oriented programming features. Procedural oriented programming features. Example like C language. Just like C language, you can develop applications in Python. It has got the features of object-oriented programming. Python has got the features of object-oriented programming like Java. Object-oriented programming, right? Yes. And it has got the features of scripting. Python has got the features of scripting. Scripting features. Example like shell script, Linux shell script. And one more important feature, it has got modular programming features. Modular programming features. Example like Modular 3. It has got modular programming features like Modular 3. So just like C language, like Java, like shell script, like Modular 3, we can develop different varieties of applications in Python. That's the reason we call Python as a hybrid language. See, the two major programming languages I said used for enterprise applications creations, Python and Java. But these Java developers are strictly restricted to use only object-oriented programming features only. Without object-oriented programming, you cannot write a Java program or Java application. Compulsory this class object required. But in Python, with object-oriented, without object-oriented, with procedural-oriented, with modular programming, we can write different types of applications we can develop. And if you see scripting, Python is one of the best scripting language with large varieties of libraries towards scripting. And modular programming, Python has got super popular. Python has become suddenly super popular because of this modular programming, where thousands of modules it is providing. Around 89,300 modules it is providing for different environment. Whatever environment you are from, whatever domain you are from, Python is providing a module for each and every environment. Okay. For example, thousands of modules, 89,300. Because of this modular programming only, Python is super popular. For example, if you talk more on these modules, it has got many built-in functions. Directly we can perform different types of operations by using these functions, right? So for example, for data science, Python is providing around 10 to 15 modules, right? For data science, it is providing around 10 to 15 modules. Separate modules Python is providing for this data science environment like NumPy, CP, Pandas, Matplotlib, CP, Scikit-learn. And in this way, many modules, even for this, not only data science, for every environment, for big data, if you had like modules in packages like PySpark, say Python API to use Spark, right? And apart from this, even for networking, not only modules, great framework itself, Python is providing like a twisted Python, and also for testing our test cases. For every environment, Python has got modules, not only for computer applications, even for electronic civil environment, also Python has got modules. And for OS kind of activities, the name of the module itself is OS. If you want, like if you want to create a directory, if you want to remove a directory, if you want to list out what is present in a directory, renaming a directory, all these things we have got. And each and every database, for every database, Python is providing a module. Python wants to connect with a database. It's very simple, not as complex as other programming. Just 1 minute discussion is enough to Python to connect with the database, just the module name and that username and password, the connection details. For example, if you want to connect with Oracle, Python wants to connect with Oracle, we have got a module like cx underscore Oracle module. That module is enough. With that, for MySQL, it has got PyMySQL. Yeah. For every database, it is providing a module. For SQL Server, right? It is providing, sorry, for every database, right? Like PyODBC. And for each and every file format, for example, write a Python code, execute the Python code, then a Excel file, Excel workbook has to be created at whatever location you have specified. And again, by writing Python code itself, I need to create a sheet within the Excel. Again, by writing Python code only, I need to insert data into Excel. Again, by writing Python code only, I can read, I can write, I can perform all the Excel related operations, right? Right. So for that also separate modules like XLRD, XLSX writer. In this way, we have got different modules later as part of the course I'll be discussing. And for CSV files, comma separated values, the name of the module itself is CSV. And for JSON files, for every file format, the name of the module itself is JSON. If you want to read data from a CSV file, from a JSON file, right? So we have got many functions available for reading and writing. And also for PDF files, we can writing Python code, we can create a PDF file, we can write data into it, we can read data from it. And for XML files, for every file format, Python is providing module. And for mathematical operations, we have got math module, where all that mathematical related functionalities you can see. We don't need to write huge codings, very simple. For example, I want to find square root. Right? Just observe. Import math module, I will say. Import that module. Okay. Within the math module, I got a square root function. That's it. I want a square root of 16. That's it. It gives the output. In this way, you need to import that module. Which module is provided for this particular thing, right? Yes. Yeah. So yeah, so for each and every environment, Python has got module. Yes, within the math module SQRT function. With that functions, you can perform the task easily, right?
So
And
this import that you did, it will stay on forever. So next time if you start the session, do we need to re-import the module, or is it
in
because we have
in a single program code, right? One time you
hmm,
need to import. For a different program, again you need to import.
okay,
For every different .py file, right? For every
okay.
Python file, you need to import it. But there are some modules we call as external modules which won't be available, which won't come along with the Python software. We need to download and we need to install, right? Like, see, commonly used modules like math module, OS module, all these modules will be available, which comes along with Python software. But there are some modules, domain specific modules, which won't come along with Python software. Means 89,300 modules, all those won't come along with the Python software. Only hundreds of modules will come along with Python software.
Hmm.
Remaining domain specific modules we need to download, we need to install, like data science related modules, big data related modules, database related modules. Separately we need to download and install, because everyone you won't be using with those modules, right? So how to download, how to install, just hardly takes 1 minute for that, not even 1 minute, some 20 to 30 seconds it will take. Later I'll say how to download, how to install, right? Domain specific modules. Whatever domain you are from, what are the models you want to install, you can install and you can work with that. But here math module, not no need to install automatically along with whenever you install Python, the commonly used modules you'll be getting, right? So already I said I'll be showing you how to write the Python code in different environments. I'll be showing you how to write the Python code in different environments. So which are mostly used IDEs like PyCharm, Jupyter Notebook, in Anaconda distribution I'll be showing you, Spider, VS Code. In this way and different IDs I'll be showing you. Step by step I'll show you how to download, how to install, how to write the code and how to execute them. Right. And later tomorrow if you go to any environment, different environment uses different IDs. Okay. Now for generating graphs, for even for statistical operations, for generating graphs, right? Any kind of graph you can develop, you can generate in Python. That too with 2 3 lines of code only you can generate graphs in Python. Normal graph, bar graph, histogram, scatter plot, stack plot, pie graph, right? In tomorrow's session, just I'll show you some couple of graphs, 2 or 3 graphs I'll be showing. I'll write and show you. Without any Python knowledge, you can easily understand those graphs. Means it looks like normal English statements. Just we need to import a module for it, and just if you want if you want a bar graph, bar function is available. If you want histogram, HIST function is available. Just like square root math.sqrt, right? The same way for histogram, HIST, for bar graph, for pie graph, PIE is available. For scatter plot, scatter is available. For normal plot, normal line plot, like normal plot is available. Stack plot. In this way, the functions are available and directly they will generate graphs, right? Yes.
So can we compare like two different flat files? Is that possible?
Yes.
Okay. Like if I have two CSV files or two Excels or whatever,
Yes. Yes.
notepads.
Yes. So just okay. Yes, you can do it.
Okay.
So to Excel files, CSV files, as part of our course, I'm showing you those examples, right?
Okay.
Python real-time applications. See, just I'll take 10
Can,
minutes more.
can we connect Outlook SMTP like SFTP on Python?
Yes. So Python has got separate modules for it.
Okay.
Yes.
And for micro
Yes.
automation micro. Oh,
Yes. Yes. So
okay.
Python, so 89,300 modules for every environment Python is providing, right? So just 10 minutes I'll take more. What I want to say, like Python, where before you update with this, where exactly Python is used in the industry today. So in web applications mostly used today, you may ask immediately. So from last 20-25 years, we are seeing Java, .NET are mostly used for developing web applications. Why again Python, right? Means at a rapid speed, you can develop web applications using Python, right? Today, if you see, because of you got a framework for Python, Django framework, Django, D silent, we say Django framework. It's a Python framework, especially used for developing interactive web applications development. At a rapid speed, you can develop web applications, right? With very less coding, simple syntaxes, you can develop web applications. It has got its own database like SQLite 3. SQLite 3 is a database. It has got its own database, and also you can connect with other databases like Oracle, MySQL, right? Yes, it has providing many flexible features, right? All the Python files or .py files required for your project automatically they'll be generated. Just you need to make necessary changes wherever required. And apart from this, Python mostly used today in automation applications. Today, if you see in automation applications using technologies like data science, using technologies like IoT, using and even in DevOps environment, writing automation scripts. IoT, right? It is a physical network or device embedded with software, sensors, or electronics for exchanging data, collecting data, and controlling the things from the place where you are, right? Simply saying IoT, electronic devices connecting and communicating with each other. So here we are writing scripts, we are writing coding in Python. And even if we talk about data science, everything deals with the data. Data has got experience, data has got future reference. Using data or data science, we perform data analysis, data predictions, data classifications, clusterings, recommendations, pattern matching. So blend of techniques. The main technique what we see here is ML, machine learning. So for machine learning, we have got many techniques. ML techniques are there, regression, classification, clusterings in this way. All these techniques, if you want to implement, you code, you require a language, right? If you want to implement or if you want to code, you require a language. So Python is the mostly chosen or mostly used programming for implementing this ML, machine learning, deep learning, all these things, right? Even for DevOps environment, writing many automation scripts, right? And apart from this, it is also used in other major area like in big data environment, right? Yes, in big data environment. Should have seen KBs of data, should have seen MBs of data or even GBs of data or TBs. Beyond that, you got petabytes of data is getting generated today. Today, if you see all applications are generating data in petabytes. Talk about Google or YouTube or Facebook or Twitter or bank applications, all this generating huge data in petabytes. To handle this huge data or to process this huge data, we have got some technology, big data tools or technologies available, right? If you heard about Hadoop or Spark, right? Especially Spark, a very high speed processing technology, processing huge data at a very high rate of speed. Implemented using Python language, we say like PySpark, Python API to use Spark, right? Yes. Even in big data environment, it is used in other major areas, right? Like for scientific applications, it is used.
As part of this course, are we going to cover Spark as well?
Spark is separate 2 months course, right? Data engineering course.
Data engineering.
I'm taking some weekend batches on Spark, PySpark. Okay.
Okay.
Spark core programming, Spark SQL, Spark ML Lib, Spark streaming, like you will be having those things.
So that is only on weekends?
Weekends available.
Okay, okay.
Saturdays and Sundays. Okay.
Mhm.
Scientific applications. Separately, Python is providing CP, scientific Python, right? And for numerical analysis, right? Yes, we have got NumPy, right? Numerical Python, right? And yes. Apart from the graphical user interface or for animations also, Python has got separate modules like TK Inter, PyQt or some modules, PyQt, right? Yes. And for gaming or for game development, even for game development, right? Today, a lot of games are getting developed using Python. Separately, there is a career also for this developing games in Python. Separately, Python providing a separate framework itself, like Pygame. It's a framework given by Python for developing games in Python. One more framework also like PyCara, right? And for 3D games like 3D rendering libraries like PySoy, and also for scheduling task, for scheduling, right? Yes, for scheduling, right? So Python is providing Airflow, and for testing or for test cases, and for business applications, Python is one of the best choice in developing e-commerce websites. And for database applications, any database applications means any web applications require a database. So Python can connect with any database, right? And even for networking applications, right? For networking applications, separately, Python is providing a framework like Twisted Python. It's a framework given by Python for writing, for developing network applications. And also for web scraping, harvesting data or extracting data, scraping data from different websites like URL lib, BS4, Beautiful Soup are some examples of it. And even for embedded applications, not even embedded applications, the most famous embedded application like Raspberry Pi, right? Raspberry Pi, which uses Python for its computation, and even for CAD or 3D CAD applications, right? Computer-aided designing, and for audio and video applications, Python is many audio and video applications are getting developed using Python. Like some examples like Tim Player, C Play are some examples of those. And as part of this web development, right? Python web development, full stack web development. I'll show you some audio video applications development. And for computer vision, right? For face detection, sorry, computer vision, right? For face detection, object detection, color detections, like Python is mostly preferred. Even for data analysis, right? Python is preferred. And even robotics with Python, right? Yes, we got Hide Boom, robotics. And for desktop applications, single user console applications, right? In this way, lot of applications we can develop using Python today. That's why it's mostly used in #1 ranked programming language. Okay. Just I'll take 5 minutes more. Who are using Python today? And topmost applications built using Python. Topmost applications built using Python, right? See, Google is one of the best example, right? Like Python web application. Google web crawling is written in Java. It was too difficult. It was rewritten in Python. Yahoo using Python. YouTube using Python for its video sharing service. Instagram, the prime reason for Instagram to choose Python is Python hybrid features. Even NASA is using Python for its research and development activities because of Python multi-programming features. Uber pricing algorithm implemented using Python and ML. And talk many other applications if you heard like Quora, Reddit, Pinterest, Dropbox, all these are implemented using Python. The popular OTT platform like Netflix using Python for its security automation and for the subscription related things. MMOG, massively multiplayer online games. Maya, a powerful 3D animation which uses Python script. And for BitTorrent using Python. iRobot, for military and commercial operations, and for hardware testing purpose. Companies like IBM, Seagate, Qualcomm, all this they are using Python for hardware testing purpose. These are some of those examples. Just I'm opening Google and show you. So just to say google.com. Applications developed using Python, right? Check it. Can you see there are many applications developed using Python? Can check it. Hmm.
Maybe you can redefine your question. Major applications used by using Python.
Can you see here Python in Pinterest, Instagram, Spotify, Discuss, Uber, Reddit, Netflix, Dropbox? Which apps are developed by using Python? Can you see here? So can you see 5 best examples of apps made by Python? Instagram, Spotify, Pinterest, Uber, Discuss. Okay. In this way you can see, okay. Can you see here? Okay. Same thing. Okay. Reasons which makes Python suddenly super popular. What are the reasons from the discussion what we had till now, right? Just see reasons which makes Python suddenly super popular. So firstly, most of the programmers or developers are attracted towards Python, migrating towards Python because of its very less coding first. Very less coding because not even 1/4 coding as compared with other programming languages. And there are two simple syntaxes. Okay, which looks like normal English statements and multi-programming features. What all the features we got in other programming languages, we see all the features in Python. Interactive mode, I said just now, we can easily interact with Python statement by statement. Just I was showing you this, right? Statement by statement, you can interact, it gives response. For every statement, it gives response. Wide varieties of applications. Just now I was briefing you about that varieties of applications you can develop using Python. And many built-in libraries, right? 89,300 89,300 inbuilt modules Python has got for different environments, right? So these are the reasons which makes Python super popular. Even Python is the #1 ranked programming language today with diversified number of applications creation. So just I'm opening Google, just I'm showing, right? Just open. Popular coding language. So just I'm saying popular coding language, right? Just check it here. Popular coding language. Several programming languages consistently rank as the most popular due to their widespread. Topmost is Python, high popular for its data science, artificial intelligence. You can see this more results on it. Can you check it here? Most popular, you can see any of this. Open any of this. Python stands first, mostly used. Next comes Java or JavaScript. Which is most popular programming. Anything you click, Python, JavaScript, and Java. Even JavaScript, people who go for Python full stack, even JavaScript I'll be discussing for web development, right? You can see. See this top 10 programming languages. Python stands number 1 rank. Next comes JavaScript and other. Top 10 programming languages for the beginners to learn. First stands Python. Next comes Java, JavaScript. Even can you see most popular programming languages of 2025? Python stands. Next comes Java, JavaScript. Even if you see the rankings, number 1 ranked, check it here. Rank 1, can you see? Python. Next comes Java. Next comes JavaScript. Yes, Python is the number 1 ranked. Can you see here rank 1? So even the usage of Python in the industry, right? Can you see this graph? Can you see a big graph? This Python 30.3%. Can you see this light green color is Python? 30.3, Java 22.2%, C++ 13%, right? Even if you see this ranking by average salary and ranking by job openings, Python stands first with the average salary, and ranking by job openings, Python and SQL stands first. And even if you see, 1 second, if you see Python jobs, if you just open this Chrome, Python jobs, you say, just say lakhs of jobs for Python, you can see here. See 1,98,000 Python openings. Okay. Not only this Python jobs, you can also search for if you have got knowledge on Python framework jobs, right? Like Django frameworks. Thousands of jobs for Django also. People who knows Django are very less. People might be knowing Python, but who has knowledge on Django, this framework of Python, right? Very less. Can even who has got command on this Django is very less. Check it, right? 31,375 the Django job vacancies in September, right? And what I'll be discussing as part of this course, you can just check from this ground level to the advanced level. So just these are the topics, starting with Python basics. What is Python? Why Python? History, applications, features, advantages, versions, installations, flavors of Python. Python operations, Python modes of execution, interactive mode, batch mode, Python editors and IDs, Python data types, Python constants, variables, comments, input output statements, comments in Python. Okay, operators in Python, different types of operators. Python ID is not like other training site. I mean, not on a single ID. I'll be showing you on multiple IDs like PyCharm, Jupyter, Anaconda Prompt, Navigator, Spider, like okay, VS Code, flow control statements, looping statements, strings in Python, collections in Python, like a list properties, list indexing, list slicing, list functions, list methods, list addresses, nested list modifications, list, Python tuples, Python sets, dictionaries in Python, functions in Python, functional programming, right? Modules, modular programming, different ways of importing, renaming, reloading, packages in Python, errors and exception handling, right? File handling in Python, object-oriented programming concepts in brief, regular expressions, database access, Python connecting with the databases, and creating installation of one database, and Python date and time, operating system related module, different modules related to different environments, some modules related to data science, some modules related to databases, some related to big data, some related to date and time, OS module, regular expression module, and also how to create our own modules in Python, right? User specific modules, right? And also like advanced concepts like iterators, generators, closures, decorators, web scraping, working with different file formats, graphic programming, Excel workbook, data analytics, right? Introduction to this data science, Pandas model in brief, NumPy model in brief, and this matplotlib. These three topics, right? NumPy, Pandas, NumPy, and Matplotlib. These are the important libraries of Python. You can see in the, don't know, in other training sites, but these are the important libraries. Even they have lakhs of jobs available on this You just to see the jobs on this NumPy pandas, just open Google, right? So just to say NumPy pandas and matplotlib jobs here, just search for it. You can see lakhs of jobs for this. See 1,80,000, 1,80,820 NumPy job vacancies, 31,000 Python. This way pandas jobs also, just if we say pandas also, thousands of jobs for pandas library. Yes, you can see 47,000 pandas job vacancies in September, right? So these three things I'll be discussing in brief: Python, Matplotlib, pandas, and NumPy, and all the other things. These 30 topics in brief as part of Python core and advanced. In Python, people who wants to go for Python full stack web development, like Django framework in brief, with around 15 applications will be developing with one project. And also UI technologies will be discussed for those who go for Python full stack, HTML, CSS, and JavaScript and Bootstrap in brief. And also one more framework like Flask framework also will be discussed for this, right? Yes. So check with this, right? 1 second. So for Python core and advanced, I'll be taking around 60 to 70 hours with many working examples, 2 months. Okay, duration 5,000 is the course fee. Sorry. Okay, UI technologies, right? And people who wants to go apart from this core and advanced, who wants to go for Python full stack. First, UI technologies like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and Bootstrap will be discussed. Django framework, around 15 applications will be developed. Flask framework, one more framework with MySQL and a project. From the topics from 2 to 6 also, we'll be spending around 70 hours, 2 months duration for it, right? And Python 70 hours, framework 70 hours, totally 140 hours. 2 months for Python, 2 months for frameworks, totally 4 months. So the fee for this Python is 5K. For this framework, it is 7K actually. So if you go separately, it will be 12K. But if you are taking the entire Python package with a single payment, it is 10K. This total Python full stack development, the single payment. If you go separately, it is fine. And what are the offerings from my side? Each and every session video you'll be getting. Each and every recorded video session, each and every session will be recorded. You will be getting the video of it, soft copy of class notes, assignments and tasks to work with, so that you can build some confidence by writing your own code. A WhatsApp group will be created by me where you can directly have interaction with me. If any errors, can take snap of the error and post in the WhatsApp group. Anybody can answer. I'll be answering it. Resumes and interview questions. And all the sessions will be interactive sessions. At any point, you can ask, you can unmute and you can ask your queries. And hands-on means like whenever you work with the Django applications development, even you can do it parallelly, right? Yes. And 300 plus code examples and 15 plus applications will be developed. Apart from this, from DurgaSoft, right, it is providing Unix and Linux with self-scripting videos access will be given freely whenever you enroll for this batch. Around 120 videos of Mr. Durga, right? Unix and Linux and self-scripting videos along with MySQL 35 videos. This is offer given by DurgaSoft along with this. Now, if you got any queries, you can go with your queries tomorrow and day after tomorrow. Also, everyone can attend the session same time at 10 o'clock using the same link to see more discussion on it. And you can see how the training, what are the training levels, how the training goes, right? So yes, now you can go with your queries if you have got any general queries, other things, right? Yes, 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 right. Yes, one more thing is what are the tools, AI tools used for this Python, that everything I'll be discussing, right? How we generate a code, Python code using these AI tools that I'll be discussing.
So that
Once,
AI
once,
tool,
see one thing, after you know Python, just if you are using those tools, it will be much better, right? Without any knowledge on Python, if you are using this AI tools, that's why I didn't discuss much on that, but I'll be discussing about the various AI tools used for this Python.
so that various AI tools will be in full, like
Python
full
core
course
and
or
advanced.
advanced
Python,
and core.
Python Core and Advanced, I'll be discussing those things, and also in that. In Python
Okay.
Core and Advanced, I'll be briefing you. Okay.
Okay.
So tomorrow, just not like a duplicate replication of today's session, we'll be continuing where we have stopped. Tomorrow, just I'll be showing you people from non-programming or zero programming, right? Just I'll be showing you coding wise how simple the Python statements by comparing with other programming languages, right? Even how simple generating graphs in Python, some sample snippets or codings of Python I'll be showing you. Everything I'll be typing and showing you. There won't be any kind of slides or anything. It's a programming. Everything will be practical oriented, nothing theoretical, right? Yes. Now, any other queries you got? You can go with your queries. You can
I
unmute
have a
yourself.
question.
Yes,
So
yes, go ahead.
these offerings are common to both, right? Either you go for a full package or
Yes, yes. This is common for both.
and in this Linux and Unix which share scripting, does it
Yes, yes.
cover administration of Linux and Unix also?
See, Unix, Linux with self scripting by Mr. Durga sir, right? 120 videos access you will be getting it as said by
Yeah, but
yes,
does it
but
cover administration of Linux or
so
administration
this
of Linux?
is I'm not into that. Didn't go through the videos, but this is not by me. That's
Okay.
by other by Mr. Durga, right?
Okay.
The MD of this institute, right?
Okay.
That is videos, but this
And
is as said by these two videos, right? Around 5,000 rupees access you'll be getting for this. This two you'll be getting free access as said by Durga.
that for
This,
lifetime access?
this will be these things will be for 1 year access,
Okay.
and this is offerings from my side.
Okay. Okay.
These are offerings from DurgaSoft, right? They'll be providing the access once immediately after you get enrolled, you will be getting access to this.
Okay, and one last question. So, if we decide to go for like the only for the Python and the advanced right now, and later on the after 2 months, if we feel like we have to extend and we have to go for the whole, can we do that? Like, is it possible that time or?
See, if you are going separately Python, this is the and for frameworks for this UI. See, actually, if you talk, these are the three courses involved in this UI technologies, Django, Flask, right? For all this 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right?
Yes.
So for all this command is 7,000 if you go separately. But if you are taking total package, total all these things, Python, Core, Advanced, UI technologies, Django, Flask, all with single payment, it is 10K.
Okay.
So yes.
Oh,
And
Vijay sir,
one second, let me complete.
Mm.
And in this 10K or this 5K Python Core and Advanced, in this 10K only, we will be getting all the videos also, right? For Python Core, Advanced, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Django, Flask, and this MySQL, and this Unix and Linux also. All this video access you'll be getting, right? For yes. Yeah. Someone was asking a query, right? Yes, go ahead.
sir, weekends also class will be available, 10 to 11.
This no,
Like
one
Saturday and
second,
Sundays.
one second, right? Yes, I forgot about the timings, right? See, see, there are many students they got registered but unable to attend because 10 to 11 is very late, right? Even there are many requests given by many of the students, right? And even DurgaSoft also they get small. See, let me make it clear about the timings, right? Before you go with the payment process. But one thing, next 3 sessions you can attend everyone freely, right? Just next 3 sessions also without paying any fees, right? You can just check the training levels how it goes. But let me make it clear about the timings. First week, 1 week it will be at 10 p.m. it will be starting. But later, after 1 week, from second week onwards, it will be from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. the batch timing, because there are many people who got registered but unable to attend the demo because of it's too late. Many requests given by many students, right? Even many mails we got. So this timing will be 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. I was just asking demos will be at 10 p.m. means first 1 week it will be going at 10 p.m. Later it will be from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. So before you go with the payment process only, I'm making it clear about the timings. So once again, when not change in timings. So everything will be clear before that you join with the sessions, right?
Yeah.
What are the
Do
things
we have
that are-
any sessions morning time?
So morning, see, tomorrow morning at 6 a.m., right? There is a batch starting for the same batch.
Yeah.
6 a.m. to 7 a.m. it will be.
Okay. So that will be continued, or that one also will be changed after some time, like
Okay.
I mean next week.
Yes. This also, let me make it clear about it also. Generally, demos will be in one and time.
Mhm.
This will be starting at 7 a.m. First 1 week it
Okay.
will be at 6 a.m. Later it will be at 7 a.m.
Tomorrow will be
Okay, yeah,
Weekends
that will be.
There is a batch starting tomorrow itself, right?
Saturdays and Sundays.
See, classes will be from Monday to Friday. Understand it? Classes will be from Monday to Friday. Sometimes on Saturdays I'll be taking, not all the Saturdays, right? Classes will be from Monday to Friday, right? Yes.
Yeah, I think weekend classes will be different, right? As you mentioned, like you are going to take a Spark classes.
Yes, I've got many weekend batches available. Like Spark batches are there, GCP data engineering batches are there, Azure data engineering batches are there, right? Okay.
Azure data engineering, it will be like a Databricks.
See, if anyone interested with Azure data engineering, right? So not only Databricks in this Azure Data Factory will be included. In that Azure Databricks will be included. PySpark, PySpark full course will be discussed in that. And sorry, typo mistake. And again, Synapse Analytics in that Synapse Analytics, right? And apart from this, again, some more things like Azure SQL, Azure Data Lake, Azure Streaming, that also will be discussed. But mainly these are the main components. It's a package, Azure Data Engineering package with Azure Data Factory, zero coding, no coding involved for this. Databricks and PySpark, some basic Python knowledge required. This total Azure Data Engineering course. This is on, if you are interested, this will is a normal, not a weekend batch. This Thursday at 7 p.m. you can check. Daily is a daily batch. Daily it will be Thursday at 7 p.m. in the evening. You can see for demos will be at 7 p.m. but the original batch timing will be 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. It's the original batch. Demo will be at 7 p.m. But that is on this Thursday. After 2 days, you can check with this. Fine.
Okay, for that one, you don't have morning batches in this case.
No morning, evening. Okay. Fine. Okay. There is separate WhatsApp group will be there where you can have directly interact if with me if any errors are there. Once you get enrolled, you'll be added to the WhatsApp group. You'll be getting the videos to your Google Drive, notes to your mail IDs, and this all whatever we have said. You will be getting access to these videos. Right. So tomorrow we'll just continue the session. So I hope we are running out of time.
Sir, one question
Yes.
from me.
Yes. Go ahead.
So currently, we are using one Oracle database using SQL and PLSQL. So by learning this Python, can we interact with Oracle database?
Yes, this is. I'll be showing you how Python going to connect with MySQL and how to connect with Oracle also.
Okay. So instead of using SQL developer, directly we can use a Python interface.
See, Python can connect with any databases.
Okay.
So I'll show you how Python can connect. Just we need to, for every database, there is a module available. We need to install that module and directly
Okay.
we can connect with that connection details, username and password, those things. I'll show you some examples, many examples I'll be showing you. Just by writing Python code only, how tables gets created in the database. Go and check. Tables gets created. By writing Python code only, I can insert data into the table. I can remove data from the table by writing Python code. I can drop a table by writing Python code itself. Go and check in your database, all that will be reflected. Whether it is MySQL or Oracle database. Only that connection is important, how we connect.
Okay. We have to integrate it with
Yes,
database.
hardly it takes 2 minutes to integrate.
Okay. Okay.
Not like in Java, many drivers know everything you need to know, right?
Okay.
Well, that is not required. Just install a module. It hardly takes 30 seconds to install the any database specific module and just provide the connection details, username and password, those things. And
Okay. Sir, one more like, can we like AI tools means a cursor AI? Can we get any information on that? Like which tool we are going to use for?
like ChatGPT, Claude, Perplexity, Gemini, these things will be useful.
cursor AI, sir?
So if any other more, just I'll be showing you, right? Whenever
Yeah.
many are there, right? Now so later, once we are done with something, right? When some you have got some knowledge on this, I'll be just briefing you about the tools, right? But immediately going with the tools without any Python knowledge, right?
Okay.
Later I discuss more on that.
Vijay sir,
Yes.
as a beginner, like for becoming a Python developer, what like basic knowledge we need to learn? When
See,
because
one thing I'll say, not like a comedy. See, Python who doesn't know Java will understand Python much better. Who doesn't have knowledge on C or C++ or Java will understand Python much better. People with zero knowledge will understand Python much better. Why? Because if you people already know Java, what you keep on comparing the syntax of Python and Java, how it was here, different syntax, there difference, it will be create some. But as you doesn't know the syntax of Java or other things, Python is the only syntax you will understand much better. There also object-oriented programming, there also class, there also object, but different syntaxes that, yeah, that's what I'm saying. There is no prerequisite, zero prerequisites. Everything from the basic onwards, you can understand the things. Tomorrow you will see, right? Tomorrow I'll show you some code snippets, some examples of Python. You can understand how simple they are.
okay.
Tomorrow,
Also, that is your beginning classes, na? Demo classes.
tomorrow you can attend. Day after tomorrow, like next 3 days you can attend. Day after
Okay.
tomorrow, just I'll be entering into this Python technicals, installations, execution modes, versions, Python software foundation. I'll be entering into technicals. That the next day I'll be entering into the some programming part where we'll have some interactive sessions. You can just check it, right? Before you go with the payment process. Next 3 days you can go, right? Yes. Check with this training levels.
Sir, Vijay sir, one last question
Yes.
from my end. So how it will be the packages, sir? Example, like I'm already working, I have 11 years experience, sir.
See, one thing, right? What's that? Yes, Pawan Kumar, right?
Yes.
Today, Python, if you go to any software field, right, Python directly or indirectly, you will be touching Python. If you're going to data science or big data or this in data engineering, see any data related data science it is or data analyst it is or data engineer it is, right? Python is the prerequisite or any other also like even if you go for AWS DevOps writing automation scripts in robotics, in everywhere, most of the time Python is mostly preferred, right? And even
Yeah.
if you want to go as a Python developer, Python full stack developer, right? So even you need to have good command on this Python. So that's why we are spending as a Python developer around 4 months we'll be spending where you will be developing many applications. Even for application development, you will be doing parallel along with me, not watching the sessions, doing along with me parallelly. If you get any error, you will share the screen of yours.
Okay.
For Python, we'll be discussing, right? Yes. Okay. Fine. Any other queries you got?
No, sir.
And Vijay sir, this course contains any thing related to APIs, like how we are sending the request and how we are getting the response from the
Yeah,
API.
actually, yes, yes, understood, right? Yes. See,
The
people who
importance
want
of
people,
APIs, no?
yes, yes, yes. Not like people who wants to go with experience of above 5, 6 years, right? In Python or Python web development. You need to even update with some other like REST APIs will be there. It's update 1.5 month course it is. That what I like. Why? Because with just 1, 2 days, 3 days discussion, it is not sufficient, or a 1 week discussion is not sufficient, right? So people who go with the 5+, 6+ years of experience, if you are going with yeah, what I recommend is there is a REST API you need to know. There is that batch also. I'll be every 3 months like that. I'll be starting that REST API batch. You can check. But for normal, please be in mute. I'm getting sounds. Venkateshan. Okay, fine, right? So these are the things, right? So UI technologies, Python, Django, Flask, everything I'll be covering. So tomorrow, so if I'm done with the queries, if there are no other queries, I'll sign off for now. Meet you tomorrow, same time.
One last question, sir, Vijay sir.
Go ahead.
This Python core Python and advanced Python, do you have any fast track course, anything?
See one thing, Python can be discussed in 2 days, in 1 week, or in 10 days also, right? But if you are want to go deep into this programming, right, it takes time.
Okay.
But if
Okay.
you are expecting fast track, means what you can do is you can attend my batches are there, some already ongoing batches, like
Okay.
whenever functional programming, object-oriented programming, modular programming, whenever you want to attend multiple batches.
Okay.
But separately, fast track, many people won't prefer smart track for this programming.
Okay. Like why I asked this question, right? Like suppose if 1 week 1 week program something, so I can take leave and concentrate on this from morning to evening. So
So
like
no,
that.
not like that. Okay, even if you got people, if anyone got any break because of shift change or job change, in that, right, you can attend any of my other batch in the morning. You can just say you can take break and attend any of my morning batch or other batch also. Something
Okay.
if we are unable, or if you got shift got changed from morning to evening, right? In that way, multiple batches of mine are running, right? You can attend that. Or if any particular topic, if you're not attended, if you want to re-attend or any other thing also, you can attend another batch of mine.
Okay.
Yep.
So thanks. Vijay. Tomorrow we'll see you. Thank you.
So if I'm done with the queries, I'm signing off. Thank you all and good night.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you all.